Hey guys, this is the next step in our trimming of that big list, which is now not a not so big list. Still tens of thousands of items. But we need to figure out what keywords to remove, okay? And this is going to be a combination of things. What I'm going to do is I've gone and I've opened up every single violation I've ever got from eBay. And I'm going to go through this and get rid of all of the links in it that are unauthorized images and that kind of thing, because that's not useful to me. That, I can't really avoid that. That's just part of the process. But I can avoid ones that are like certain companies that are particular picky that I can search through for in the document, and the assault rifle related key terms and knife related key terms and other things like that that I can get rid of, okay? So you can see, like, this is part of dropshipping. As long as you respond to it and you work with it, I mean, you can get in trouble for it, but at the same time, you seeing that I have 2 pages of violations is probably somewhat comforting, because I've never been banned. I once got a 3-day ban very recently. And I don't know what eBay's mechanism is. It seems to be there's a time window, and you can only have a certain amount of windows within that, or violations within that time window, without getting in trouble. You get, like, slapped on the wrist. Then after that, if you keep offending, then, they'll slap you on the wrist again. Unless you just got slapped on the wrist, in which case they will escalate it further. But I've gotten warning emails, and it seems to be you get the violations, you get warning emails, you get a slap, and you really don't want to escalate it any further than that, obviously. And this is with Vero, the protection, because I have an anchor store. I think what used to happen, if you actually scroll down to the very end of this list, that's not it. So before, I just used to get these. Your listing has been removed, copyright violation, yada yada. This has happened. A list of the items that were removed. They didn't even give me an opportunity to take care of it, right? But then once I got an anchor store, I get your eBay listing needs to be revised, that kind of stuff. I might have gotten that before. I don't really remember. It's kind of odd to me, because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, people freak out about this stuff, and I'm like, I had these violations before I had this anchor store thing. How did I deal with that? I didn't get in trouble. I guess I wasn't like, yeah, now with the bulk thing, I get a lot of violations, because I don't have my, like, firearms, weapons, and knives. It's crazy. See, here's what happens. So normally you get just this in a short, bold message, but here you can see that I got there was a previous violation that I hadn't cared about. So your account is due for a 1-day selling restriction. Oh, that never happened. It worked out. But when I did get a restriction, it wasn't a 1-day selling restriction. It was a 3-day selling restriction. So maybe I should call an eBay rep. Oh, that's good. I'm not going to do that right now, but I will call an eBay rep and ask them if they can explain exactly how this system works to me. Violations. Sweet. Now I'll remember it later. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just going to go through these lists. As you can see, I have tons of tabs, and I'm going to delete. I can show you a tiny bit of the workflow. Let's see. So unauthorized image and text. Okay, that's good. We want to keep that. Unauthorized image, I don't care. I can't really do much about that. Inappropriate links. Ooh, we want to get rid of these, but nah, they'll just tell us about inappropriate links. What we want to pay attention to is stuff like this, policy actions on, like, items that we can get rid of. Some things we can't get rid of through the text file. Like if it's an unauthorized image, in this case, I can just search for Medline, right? This was a very recent one, so that one's good. Really what I should do is just look at the name of the items, because this is all that really matters, is whether I can actually see this. There's so many weird little violations you come into. Crazy. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to make that list, and it's going to include all the keywords that I'm going through, and then I'm going to go through that list of like 10, 20,000, however many items it is, and get rid of all those keywords. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to think of things from when I've worked with these lists in the past, and also from what I've learned through eBay, that I also want to get rid of, like comforters, anything, the words multiple, or choose your, or personalized items, all of these kind of things I want to get rid of. So I'll do a video about that, but that isn't going to be this one. And to be honest, it's probably not even going to be right now. I might do it tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks a bunch. Bye.